Hello and welcome to TheProPlebNoob and welcome back to Fights at Fang's Pizza and Theatre. We last left off, we were just beaten nights 3 and 4 of Golden Days, which means we are on path towards our ending for Golden Days and the end of our playthrough for Fangs here. So we're moving on to night 5. So I don't think anyone else is actually active this night. I think it is just, it's just full on, kind of get ready, get prepared. Phone guy's probably... he might survive, actually. He might live. Hey, phone guy. Please live. I want one phone guy to live. A phone guy in the alternate timeline got killed, but maybe you can live.
Howdy.
Howdy, man.
This far. I really mean it.
Oh, hi there.
Frankly, I was expecting to see you disappear any day like so many others.
Nah, we're still here, bro.
I mean, they left, of course, but they could have at least given a 2-week notice.
I don't think anyone wants to be here for 2 more weeks, man.
So
Everyone wants out.
I'm sure you're dying to get out of here as much as I am, but that's not going to make tonight any easier.
Oh,
so
that's bad.
Please try not to slack. I think the rest of our crew could really use some time off too, and I'm sure they would appreciate it if things are kept in order before you leave at least.
Oh.
So, with that said, stay on your toes as always. You got this.
Hi, Nub.
Good night.
Alright, no phone guy. See ya, man. See ya, homeboy. I'll miss ya. Looks like he's surviving, though. I think he'll live. He can join the prestige club of phone guys who don't get killed during the shift. Oh, what a miracle. Yeah, so I think nothing really new here. Like, obviously Fang Senior's still probably our biggest threat, and we're just gonna have to be fast on lights. Again, it's not really worth checking cameras at all. Except for when I need to, get rid of Shadow Fang. Not particularly worth it any at a time. It's just going to kind of, you know, get severe neck pain by just turning our head back and forth over and over again. But yeah, we can just kind of chill, I guess. That's always nice. It's nice going from like, you know, base pizza and theater, where night 5 and 6 were like such a struggle. Like, you had to lock in big time to go into Golden Days, where it's like, yeah, we're pretty chill here, you know. It's nice. It's nice to have the kind of relaxing mode. Didn't you just attack? Didn't Nub literally just attack, or am I insane? He's probably going for laps now. He's just going round for round. Nubs is trying to, you know, beat Fang Senior as my arch nemesis. Hey, Shadow Fang, you're being quite aggressive. Everyone's being quite aggressive, I guess. But, you know, I prefer if you guys weren't. You know, you could always be chill. You could bump yourself up a spot in the favorites chart if you're more chill than me. You can knock out Fang Senior. No, he's pretty chill actually. He's actually currently my favorite in Golden Days because he's been nice to me. Everyone else has been really mean. Nubs is going, "Oh, pay FAE. You ain't getting in my office, bro. I don't care how tempting the glass is." Surely there's gotta be something in that box, right? I'm fully expecting there to be like some kind of corpse or something in that box. I'll be real. Like, if we were in like the Fangs like pizza and theater timeline, I guarantee you the boss's like corpse would be in there. Like, that would be like the big twist. I feel like, or like Willow would be in there. Can you imagine? That would be so cool. You have like this like box in the office the whole time that's like locked, and then like, you know, it's kind of like honest, like no one even mentions it. It's just like, yeah, it's just some box here. No one really cares or whatever. And then it's just like, oh hey man, we finally showed up. It's like just an unassuming box. I think because like that's the thing. It's not even like this box isn't even like majorly locked. It's like one padlock, and then like the night 6 like boss cutscene happens, and like the lock just falls off, and like, you know, like Willow's hand just comes out of the box, and she just kind of like stands up. That'd be so fire. That would be really cool. I'm just saying. You know, if any future Fangame developers, you know, are out there listening to this Golden Days playthrough, you know what to do. Do your magic. Because like, I always love it when like, because it's kind of like that, like it would be a perfect kind of like fridge moment when you know, realize that, like, you know, that something's kind of like been with you the whole time. It's like last time when we well, I don't know if actually, because when Tooth said to us about you know, the vents are a perfect place to hide a dead body, that the boss might have been in there the whole time. I don't know if that's necessarily true though. I can't really confirm. Because I am not Tooth. Nor am I the boss. Nor am I the vents. So I wouldn't exactly know. But either way, we're at 4 AM. Seems pretty chill so far. Fang is still on my good. He's still on my good list. He's on my nice list. Nubs is on my naughty list. Nubs has been a real pain. But I honestly like going from. I'm glad honestly Golden Days is more chill. I'll be real. I think it's kind of nice having this kind of like, you know. It's kind of just kind of chill like retro experience is the thing. You know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of just be here. I can like, you know, talk about all my thoughts about pizza and theater. You don't have to like, you know, devote my entire brain cells to trying to stop Fang, to trying to tell when Fang Senior is about to walk into my office. Crazy stuff. You know, if I ever go back to like the original game, oh, that's you. Hey man, I didn't even see you there. You snuck by me. Your wires were like barely visible. I thought someone popped in vent, and I was like, oh, no one was in vent. And I'm like, wait, I see those wires. Fang Senior's trying to get on the naughty list, bro. No, I want us to be chill. I want us to be chill, man. I want us to be best friends. Together forever. Hey, Nubs. I just love how tall Nubs is. Man's, like, ginormous. He's like the single tallest animatronic at like the entire cast of like both alternate games. It's like crazy. My bro is towering over everyone. And he's back. He's going round for round. Oh my goodness, Nubs. My man, I need you to calm down, bro. I need you to be calm. You know? Oh my goodness, the triple combo. Can we get Fang Senior for the 4th? No? Okay. Triple combo's pretty bad. There we are. He's a little bit slow, but he's still got spirit. Keep it up, Fang Senior. I believe in you. He's just... Okay, Grandpa, let's get you to bed. Alright, we're chilling. Nubs is back again. Oh my goodness. My goodness, Nubs. Hey, Fang. The man himself. This is your golden days. Hey, Shadow Fang. Hey, FAE, you're not going vents anymore, actually. Has Fang kicked you out? Been evicted? Evicted from the vents? Are you? There's Fang again. My goodness. Calm down, people. Took a while to leave there. It's kind of weird. Usually you're going pretty fast. Not that time, apparently. That is okay. Hello, you. Did someone move in there? No. I thought someone flickered in at the same time. That's... again? My goodness. Okay, Fang. Calm down, bro. I get it. Hey, Nubs. Hey, Nubs. Oh, that's you. I gotta remember, if no one's there, and no one's on the box, it's gotta be Fang Senior. I need to pay... he's almost killed me a couple times. Oh my god. Where's FAE at, bro? Is Fang going fast enough through the vents that FAE can't make it? It'd be really funny. Nubs back again! My man Nubs. You've got to stop this, bro. FAE's retired, bro. She got stage fright again and left. Nothing? There we are. I missed you, FAE. Yeah, I can't get... there's only so many times I can get bombarded by Nubs doing the double rush. Hey, Fang Senior, that's a bit fast from you, man. I should just slow down a bit. Take it slow. Take it nice and chill. And everything will be fine. Oh, FAE's back around. You beat Nubs this time. Good job. You get a gold star. Alright, there's our boy Nubs. Hello, man. Surely we've got to be close to 6. Please. Hey, you. Surely 6 can't be too far away, right? I gotta be close. There we are. Night 5 done. Booyah. That's what we call a win. And I think that's the end of our main shift at Golden Days. Oh, playing as a ghost. It's time to finally get revenge on Orange Guy. There's a bunch of gifts. There's Nubs on the stage. It is thundering. I should have got to head to the safe room, probably. So I think my gist of the story... Hey, bro. How's it going, fam? Get spooked. Hello? I'm here. Wait, am I gonna possess the old suit? Wait, is Fang Senior gonna kill you? That'd be a twist. Oh yeah, he is. Oh yeah, he is. I'll get him. I'll get him. Go on, get him. And whoop. Bam. Give me the old push. Old push and shove. That's gotta hurt, man. That's gotta hurt. But hey. Hey, there we are. Henry Johnson. $16.75. Do better? I'm sorry. I worked my ass off for 5 nights. And you're gonna give me $16.75? That's crazy. That's crazy. This company is gonna bankrupt me. Okay, so I think... Yes, there's a night 6. Yeah. I think it's actually just the same ending as well. But I think it is technically a different night, and so for the sake of completion, I will do night 6. You know? Because I want to believe. I want to believe that we have it in us to do the hardest challenge, I guess, that Golden Days has to offer. That's not particularly too difficult. But I'm sure the Pizza and Fitters Max mode more than makes up for any difficulty. I'd say the Pizza and Fitters Max mode stole all the difficulty out of Golden Days, and just, you know, absorbed it all for itself, and became like the most difficult thing. Because again, I still haven't seen anyone do it. So like, I don't know. I definitely don't think, like, that's the thing. Like Max modes can be quite fun, but I think definitely I'm definitely never going to be the first to beat a max mode. Because the amount of people that are just so much better at max modes than I am, it's like if I'm ever the first to beat a max mode, it would have to be for a game that not many people have played. And Fang's Pizza and Fitter is definitely, like, it's quite a well-known game, I would say. A lot of people covered it. So, to say that it's, I definitely think it's still underrated. I think more people should check it out. But to say that it's unknown is definitely not the case. And to, again, I haven't seen a single video on anyone actually, maybe someone has done the max mode and just hasn't uploaded proof for it. I don't know. But, I haven't seen any, like, until we kind of get video proof, unless I can search up Fights of Fang's Pizza and Theater 620 max mode and see a video there, I don't count as anyone having done it. But yeah, I know. Again, I don't think it's particularly doable. Even if it was, it would be extremely, I think, RNG based. Because you need to depend solely on how Willow moves. And you'd have to hope Fang goes vents, because that would slow him down every single maneuver, I think. You'd have to hope that Willow spends the vast majority of her time on cameras and only does one attack when she switches to Office. You'd have to hope that both Nubs and Melody both show you quite a lot of mercy. You'd have to hope that Fang Senior isn't annoying. That's a big thing there. Because let me tell you, Fang Senior is annoying. He's my arch nemesis for a reason. I still hate that guy. He's chill here, but in the main mode, can't stand him. He was the death of me so many times. I still think, yeah, like Fang Senior's mechanic, I still don't entirely get from the main mode. I think you're supposed to kind of watch him. You're supposed to act like that if he's there, like in kind of like that camera, that he has potential to move in at any point. But then you also want to keep an eye out on who else can move in, and then kind of lower your camera and like every time someone moves, react like Fang Senior is moving, is the thing. It's a little bit unintuitive. I think there should be like a separate state where Fang Senior leaves and then he attacks you, and kind of gets like immunity for that period. It's like Fang Senior will like, Fang Senior will like show up in that camera, but he won't attack you yet. Then he'll disappear off the camera, but if he's not in the office, he'll then walk to the office, and that's when he'll kill you. And so, but during the time when he's actually gone from cameras and he's not in your office, no one else can attack. I think would be the best way. I think if I was to tweak his mechanic to make it more preferable to me, you know, because that's again all I'm talking about is preferences here. Like, it's kind of hard to say what is a good mechanic and what is a bad mechanic. Like, unless you like really suck at making mechanics, you're very, you know, you kind of have to almost like stumble upon a bad mechanic. Because like I infamously don't like audio laws. I'm really bad at audio laws, but audio laws aren't a bad mechanic. Like FNaF 3's whole gimmick was audio laws. I can't say, and I like FNaF 3. FNaF 3 is a solid FNaF game, but like, man, I just think audio laws are a bad mechanic. Even in FNaF 6, it took me forever to beat the true ending of Pizzeria Simulator because I could not stand the audio law mechanic. I think when I beat FNaF 6 in my own time, I never actually did the audio law. I purely did the silent vent strat, which was honestly quite fun. It was actually really tense just listening to everything. It was like FNaF 4 vibes, which is like you're just staring at your screen. Hi, man. I was like, where's my boy Nubs at? Oh, that's you. And I was just like listening for the vent sounds, and it's kind of tense and kind of terrifying, but it captures the vibe quite well. But yeah, I think every other mechanic, I think Nubs is pretty good, honestly. Nubs is pretty solid. Again, I think the flashlight blast is probably my favorite. It's such a good mechanic. I always love when you get to flashbang animatronics. It's so fun. Like typical flashlights, like, yeah, okay, man. But like, you know, here's my ultra power, like, you know, high wattage blast. Just bam, get lumen shocked. It's great. I always love when you have this kind of like I guess like unrealistic mechanics would be the best way to describe it. Like, yeah, like, why do I have this high power flashlight that can, you know, create this ultra powered light blast? I don't know, but I do have it, and it's insanely cool, and that's what matters. You know, I remember, I think it was Stickman's Paper House, a very old fan game I played on the channel, gave us a literal flashbang. Not even just like a flashbang equivalent, it was just, you actually just had to chuck a flashbang. And I still remember that, because it was fire, it was peak. I always love it when fan games kind of go out there with their mechanics. I think, in terms of like, kind of like extravagance, I think it's really fun. And not particularly kind of too often, like, explored, I guess. You know, like, a lot of people tend to kind of leave the mechanics as like this kind of like, you know, kind of safe stuff. I think, if anything, if there's anything people are going to experiment with, it's very, like, mechanics are probably the biggest risk, I feel. Because like, the more you experiment with mechanics, the more you can kind of have the whole game fall apart, is the thing. Because like, everything else, like the characters, the stories, the art style, are pretty like malleable. Like, you can change them quite, you know, and not much will be affected by the actual game itself. But if you mess with the gameplay, oh, hey Nubs, you kind of scared me there, man. I didn't actually see you move in. If you mess with the gameplay, then everything, you know, that's when you have to, like, you know, kind of mess up a delicate balance you might have, and then that might not necessarily go the way you want it to. Doesn't mean it's always going to be bad. I still think taking those risks can sometimes be a very good thing. Because again, most of the more memorable mechanics I've played over the course of my YouTube playthroughs has been the ones that kind of are out there. And I think the Lumen Blast does count as that. I think the flashlight flashbang. Try saying that, you know, 5 times fast. It's not like too extravagant, but I still think it's enough to kind of really just make it stand out. And I think that's honestly probably, you know, one of the best parts of Pizza and Theater. I am excited to see what Bowls and Bites is going to do though, because obviously Pizza and Theater is kind of like the prequel game to Bowls and Bites, and I'm very excited to see. I think it takes place like a bowl, because that's like what the company merger was at the end of the game, at the end of the true ending. So I'm hoping we have a bowling mechanic, or like a bowling post shift. Can I do like a post shift where I have to bowl to survive? Please, that'd be so fire. I would love that. Just like, yeah, you have to hit a strike else you die. Oh goodness, it'd be so good and so bad at the same time. But I think it would be kind of fire. Like, I mean, surely there's like some kind of bowling mechanic, right? You would think so. If you're gonna have it take place in a bowling alley, I hope it does. I mean, a bowling alley is a cool setting anyway. Like, even if it doesn't really like do anything with it, I'm excited to see just what the cameras are gonna look like. surely there'll be like, you know, there'll be like you could like I think because even like changing the setting can really kind of impact just the style of the game you have as well. You know, stuff like when you're setting a pizzeria compared to when you're setting like a, you know, in like a house, kind of really changes stuff. And it's cool. Oh, hey man, you almost got the better of me there. No, thank you, man. No, thank you. Not at 5 AM. Not at night 6. Not happening, Fangame. That would have dropped you so far, like right before. Actually, I think FAE probably has. Actually, for all the credit, for the like, you know, hating I do on Fangame, I do actually have to say that FAE is probably my actual real arch nemesis. Yeah, we still get paid the exact same. It's now so on the last day of August. Our boy Henry Johnson. I love how we get told to do better, and like the entire time, maintenance is like, we have no idea what's going on with all these animatronics. You know, it's just like, bro. It's like, bro, man. Okay, so I think I'm assuming we're done. Let me just test this. Yeah, okay. So I'll die to someone then. So yeah, that's night 6. That is the end of Golden Days. There's no custom night or anything. And yeah, that brings us to the end of our Fang's Pizza and Theater playthrough. Who's jump scared? Oh, I want to die to Nubs actually. I want Nubs jump scare. Oh, should I die to? No, I feel like I should die to Fang, right? Because he's like because I put Fang on the thumbnail for the first Golden Days video. Whoever gets to walk in first gets the kill, except for Shadow. You already got Shadow and Faye already got the thumbnail privileges. So Fang Senior, Fang or Nubs, they get this is the showdown for thumbnail privileges. But they better have a good jump scare. I need to make my thumbnail look gorgeous, look beautiful. But yeah, I think this is episode 9, so pretty lengthy playthrough honestly. But honestly, super fun the whole way through. Like I think we did encounter a bit of jank when we like kind of messed up the order of like by going for the normal ending first. But also, not many people actually got the normal ending. Like looking at like when I was looking at like kind of how to get the true ending, I noticed a lot of people just got the true ending and never saw the normal ending like newspaper. Like I was, hey Fang, you get the kill then. Like no one really kind of got the damn, he just walked towards me and I died. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Alright, well, I'll head back to the menu then, and we can go from there. So I'll see you in just a second. Yeah, so there we have it. It's our last time to look at the menu screen before we say goodbye to Fang and friends for good. Because this is the end of our Pizza and Theater playthrough. Honestly, really solid. Absolutely, incredible Fangame. Honestly, just super cool, super chill. Definitely my favorite part, I think, was the mini games. I think that's like the real standout feature was the end of night mini games. Definitely think that like it was so good, just kind of having a break from all those like pixel style, like kind of 8-bit mini games you always see, and to do like low poly 3D is really cool, and I think it works so well with this game. Generally phenomenal. I also have to give major credit, I guess, to the optimization on this game. Because like on my low end setup, it usually can't run 3D fan games very well. Because this is made in Unity, is the thing. This isn't ClickTime. I mean, you could probably guess that by the 3D mini games. But I was so worried that like it just wasn't going to run. And I wouldn't be able to record it. But it did. It honestly ran like perfectly. I think there's like a couple of lag spikes when like you kind of first went into the night. But aside from that, insanely smooth optimization. Which I think is definitely a very underrated aspect of fan games. A lot of people tend to overlook. It's like just how well it runs. Because you can very easily, like, I don't know a lot about game development, but I feel like you can very easily just kind of like, yeah, the game's loaded by like 5 billion gigabytes, and it runs terribly, and that's no fun for everyone. So, huge thank you to developers. Actually, let's get the credits up, shall we? Huge thank you to everyone here for doing an amazing job on the game. Honestly. Super solid. Yeah, so I'm definitely very excited for Bowls and Bites. As mentioned earlier, this is the prequel game. Kind of sets up the story that Bowls and Bites, Fires and Fangs Bowls and Bites is going to tell. So definitely go give that a follow. I would definitely be keeping an eye out for it. Probably be a while before we obviously get Bowls and Bites, but still though, it's always nice to have something to look forward to in the long term. So yeah, until then, I definitely be sure to check out this game for yourself in the description down below. Maybe you can give a crack at the Custom Night Max mode if you want to suffer forever. To each their own. I will not. My job here is done. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys next time then for another FNaF Fangame. Hopefully you have enjoyed in the meantime. And remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I would appreciate that. And have a good one in the meantime. I've been TheProPlebNoob. Goodbye.